Like many Charleston natives, Jimmy and Darlene Rawls remember Hurricane Hugo like it was yesterday.
In 1989, Darlene, my wife, and I lived on Sullivan's Island, which was right where the eye went across.
The Category 4 hurricane caused massive damage along South Carolina's coastline. The impacts were felt for months.
Not having clean water to take a shower, not having water to drink, not having power, not having air conditioning or refrigeration, that's a big deal. Just being here, watching different structures, being through, the small Category 1s that have come through, taught us a lot of lessons.
35 years later, they've applied those lessons to create a home not only built to withstand the next major hurricane, but to provide comfort in the aftermath. Cusabo Island, a short boat ride from the mainland and completely off the grid, is where Jimmy and Darlene have built their hurricane-resilient home.
It's 1.25 miles long and about 50 acres of highland. The only way you get here is by boat.
The 1,000-square-foot Deltec round home is powered by solar panels.
So all the power from the roof comes down and into the inverter, then into the batteries.
How do you get running water out here?
That's a whole different story. It's all rainwater. It's purified rainwater.
Deltec's coastal homes are all made in a warehouse in Asheville, North Carolina.
Dealing with the angles and things takes experience and patience that you don't need with a square house. But the end result is totally unique.
Unique indeed. But why round?
So it's reducing the pressure on the home, so less forces going onto the home during a high wind event. And it's also really good at distributing the load throughout the home. So there's not one area where it's like really high impact and areas for failure.
In addition to shape, they also focus on materials and connections.
Lumber that is twice as strong as your conventional construction. And our hardware that we're using is typically twice as strong as your typical tie that you would find holding a roof to a wall in a normal place. We're using a 2-leg strap that goes over the truss and nails into this high-strength lumber. So we like to overkill things a lot, and it's it's by design. We want to make sure that these houses last generations.
Jimmy and Darlene have zero regrets.
The joy that we get from it has been better than we expected.
Do you think next time there's a hurricane here in Charleston, you're gonna flee to your home out here on this island?
If it's a bad enough storm, this is a bad place to be. But I'll take my boat and I'll come back here and have a nice, hopefully, shower and refrigeration and all that while I'm cleaning up, while everybody else over there doesn't have power.